From Dreamer to Doer: How to Turn Big Ideas into Real Success. Written and published by Sonic Digest. It begins with an idea, an ember, small and flickering, just bright enough to be noticed. To the dreamer, it's a vision of something bigger, a path unseen, a future reimagined, a goal that feels as exhilarating as it does distant. But the journey from envisioning to achieving is not marked by inspiration alone. It's defined by the quiet, steadfast steps that follow. The shift from dreamer to doer lies in the gritty, persistent pursuit of what is most often ignored: the work, the failures, and the moments when the world seems indifferent to the quiet battles waged in the heart and mind. Dreams, on their own, are easy to hold, easy to speak of with sparkle in the eyes and excitement in the voice. But dreams, unanchored, dissolve into the air, swallowed by the noise of the everyday. They fade into whispers, unable to grow into the reality of the world outside. The truth is, the leap from imagining to executing demands more than desire. It asks for the resolve to act when doubt creeps in, to remain relentless when progress is nowhere in sight, and to carry forward when the applause is nowhere but in the distance, often still beyond reach. Success is not a fleeting moment of luck or an overnight ascent. It's a series of decisions, a practice of discipline, and the courage to take that next step when inertia whispers, "Why bother?" It's in the moments when the path is murky and every logical voice argues for abandoning the pursuit. It is built, piece by piece, by those who dare to act, to start, and to start again. What does it mean then to move beyond the daydreams and into the realm of real achievements? How do the ones who succeed separate themselves from the crowd of perpetual dreamers? It's about how you transform the unbridled energy of a vision into a disciplined, actionable plan. It's about harnessing the power of intention and aligning it with action that doesn't just wait for the right moment, but creates it. To become a doer is to understand that success is less of a destination and more of a commitment to make the intangible tangible, to take risks where comfort might seem safer, and to transform the raw and sometimes chaotic sparks of ambition into something that can light the way, not just for you, but for those who dare to follow. The greatest achievements in human history are marked not just by the audacious dreams that preceded them, but by the relentless perseverance of those who refused to let them remain mere thoughts. This is not just about motivation. It's about equipping yourself with the insight to transform your own potential into something formidable. It's about discovering the precise actions that turn fleeting inspiration into enduring success, even when it feels like you're the only one who believes in it. Chapter 1. From Dreaming to Doing. The world is full of ideas, bright, bold, and sometimes brilliant. Yet, within that sea of ideas lies a stark truth. Only those who dare to act can turn dreams into reality. Recognizing your own unique vision begins with honing in on that inner spark, that idea that resonates deep within, refusing to be ignored. This vision is not just a fleeting fancy, it's the nucleus of all that can be achieved. The challenge is discerning which ideas carry the weight to endure and grow, and which are mere echoes of what others have already attempted. It requires an unflinching honesty with yourself, a willingness to look past distractions and assess what truly ignites your passion. In this process, clarity doesn't just emerge, it is sculpted, chiseled by your most genuine thoughts and your fears, tempered by the moments when doubt casts its long shadow. But even the most remarkable ideas often face their first true test, the inertia of starting. It's an unseen force that clings to you, convincing you that the world is better off waiting for the perfect moment, or that the risks far outweigh the rewards. Yet, the essence of transformation begins at the point where this inertia is met head-on. The first step, however small, must be taken with the same resolve as if it were the final one. This step shatters the illusion that everything must be fully formed before action can begin. It's in these initial efforts, these moments of moving forward, when every fiber of your being hesitates, that progress is made. The simple act of beginning is a declaration. The time to wait is over. Moving forward means embracing the possibility of failure and being willing to learn from it. It's here, in the midst of uncertainty, that the real test lies, not just in action, but in action that is sustained and fueled by an inner determination that remains steadfast even when the path becomes indistinct. Transforming inspiration into action is where most dreams are either realized or left to fade away. True action requires more than enthusiasm. It demands a plan, a guide crafted with both wisdom and flexibility. Many are quick to start, driven by the energy of inspiration, but few know how to keep that energy from sputtering out. Success lies in the ability to nurture that initial spark, to turn a fleeting moment of inspiration into a momentum that pushes you forward, even when the allure of comfort becomes strong. This is the phase where the tangible meets the intangible, where a concept starts to breathe in the real world. Inspiration, if not anchored by action, becomes just another illusion of potential. Turning it into real action means translating visions into tasks, breaking them down into achievable segments, and committing to them even when enthusiasm wanes. This process calls for resilience, an unwavering belief in the idea, even when the results are not immediately visible. It's recognizing that doing is an act of faith. Faith that what you're building is more than just a series of efforts, but a foundation for a future that is not yet seen but believed in. The path from inspiration to action is not a sprint. It's an ongoing journey where each step counts, where every action, no matter how small, reinforces your resolve. It's the difference between wishing and achieving, between believing in potential and realizing it. The discipline to take consistent action, no matter how many times you face setbacks or how often it seems as though nothing is changing, is the mark of those who become doers. When moments of doubt and fatigue arise, as they inevitably do, it's the unwavering dedication to the idea itself, not the fleeting rush of initial enthusiasm, that will keep you moving forward. Action becomes an extension of belief, a proof that what you envision is not a fantasy, but a direction, a path waiting to be paved. Chapter 2. Nurturing Ambition. Ambition is the silent engine that propels every great achievement. It's the inner pull that says, there's more to be done, more to become, more to reach. But ambition without direction is like a fire that lacks fuel. It may glow for a while, but soon it fades. To harness ambition in a way that leads to tangible progress, the importance of setting clear, actionable goals cannot be overstated. Goals serve as a roadmap, charting the course from the realm of imagination to the domain of reality. They break down aspirations into manageable, well-defined milestones, transforming nebulous dreams into a series of achievable actions. Without these markers, ambition remains an abstract wish, vulnerable to the erosion of time and circumstance. The clarity in goal setting lies in understanding what you truly seek, dissecting that vision into steps that align with your strengths, your resources, and the constraints of the real world. It's the difference between yearning for success and strategizing for it. By creating goals that are specific, time-bound, and actionable, you build a foundation for progress that stands firm even when challenges arise. Each goal is not just a point of focus, it's a declaration of intent, a reminder of purpose when the path is obscured by obstacles or doubt. This discipline shapes the kind of ambition that endures beyond fleeting bursts of enthusiasm and turns potential into an enduring reality. Shifting from dreaming to planning marks a pivotal transition from abstract thought to concrete effort. The dreamer sees the prize from afar, but the planner charts the course, takes stock of resources, and anticipates the hurdles that might emerge. This shift requires a mindset not just open to big ideas, but committed to their execution. It's the realization that ambition must be met with purpose, that grand visions need more than just passion to come alive. They need structure. The act of planning converts desire into strategic motion, transforming wishful thinking into a methodical pursuit. While the dreamer might revel in the grandeur of a goal, the planner dwells in the details, understanding that progress often comes not in sweeping gestures, but in steady, deliberate acts. Long-term dedication does not sprout from the seeds of excitement alone. It takes more than initial motivation, which is often fleeting and temperamental. Ambition, when nurtured correctly, serves as a resilient thread that weaves through periods of triumph and adversity alike. It fuels the steady climb, the times when you must push against fatigue, when the finish line seems too far, and when setbacks test your resolve. Dedication, born of ambition, transforms moments of doubt into opportunities for growth. It becomes a guiding principle, pushing you to honor your commitment even when the original glow of inspiration fades. The ability to remain dedicated in the face of challenges is what separates those who reach their goals from those who abandon theirs. The strength to persist when motivation wanes is rooted in the understanding that ambition is not a spark that flickers out, but a flame that can be fanned with patience, discipline, and consistent effort. True ambition seeks out the long game, understanding that great achievements are not born overnight, but are cultivated over time through countless iterations, adjustments, and lessons learned from failures. It knows that each setback is not an end, but an education, a refinement of the path forward. The pursuit of your goals demands adaptability, the willingness to pivot when faced with unforeseen challenges, and the courage to remain committed to your vision, even when it takes on a different shape than originally imagined. This kind of ambition nurtures itself in the small, everyday victories, the discipline to show up, to plan, to take that next step, even when the finish line feels distant. It's in these moments that dedication is reinforced, becoming an unyielding force that drives you forward, not just to achieve, but to transcend. Chapter 3. Confronting challenges. Challenges, both big and small, shape the path to achievement, making them an unavoidable part of any journey. At the heart of these challenges lies a universal truth. Growth only happens when comfort is left behind, when the familiar is replaced by the unknown. Yet, standing at the edge of discomfort, many face the same silent adversary, self-doubt. It whispers, questioning capability and potential, echoing the fear of failure in the back of the mind. It's a force that can paralyze even the most ambitious vision, trapping the mind in a cycle of hesitation. To break free, the first step is to acknowledge these doubts not as signs of weakness, but as natural signals, an acknowledgement of the courage needed to push forward. Each doubt overcome becomes a testament to resilience, shifting the perspective from fear of failure to an understanding that each setback is simply part of the process, a lesson to be learned. Overcoming fear isn't about eradicating it entirely. It's about learning to walk alongside it. It's about standing up even when your knees feel weak, continuing even when every instinct tells you to retreat. The quiet power of action, of taking that next step even in the face of trepidation, holds a force greater than any paralyzing worry. Acknowledge the fear, accept that it is part of the process, and then take action anyway. The power of taking that step is transformative, gradually diminishing the grip of fear until it loses its ability to dictate your choices. The path of turning obstacles into opportunities is an art learned through practice. Life's most formidable challenges often conceal hidden lessons and pathways that are not visible at first glance. When approached with an open mind, challenges can reveal new perspectives, spark innovative solutions, and foster personal growth that would otherwise be unattainable. Resilience is built by reframing obstacles not as barriers, but as stepping stones. The moments of hardship test the strength of your resolve and illuminate your adaptability. What once felt insurmountable can, with time and intention, become a source of empowerment, teaching you how to anticipate, respond, and rise above. The person who learns to seek out opportunities within challenges is the one who not only overcomes them, but harnesses them to become stronger, wiser, and more prepared for the future. Perseverance is the silent force behind every successful endeavor. It's an unwavering commitment, even when progress feels slow and victory is nowhere in sight. The power of perseverance is most apparent when the initial excitement of pursuing a goal fades and the mundane reality of sustained effort takes over. It is in these moments that true growth happens. The process becomes less about grand, visible achievements and more about the steady rhythm of persistence, the consistency of effort, and the daily discipline that keeps the vision alive. It is what pushes you to show up when inspiration wanes and when external validation is nowhere to be found. The power to persist, to maintain your momentum despite difficulties, is the distinguishing trait of those who achieve their goals. Perseverance fuels your journey when external factors seem discouraging and when your own belief wavers. It teaches you to find strength in small victories and learn from failures. Each failure provides insight that may not be apparent until hindsight grants clarity. Success then becomes a mosaic of trials, errors, and continuous efforts, pieces that form a picture not just of achievement, but of growth, of resilience. Perseverance doesn't just push you through difficult times, it sharpens your character, molds your determination, and redefines your limits. It's not just the ability to keep moving, it's the commitment to make progress, however gradual, knowing that every step forward, however small, brings you closer to your vision. In the end, confronting challenges is not just about surviving the moment of difficulty, but learning to thrive because of it. The strength developed through overcoming self-doubt, the innovation sparked by obstacles, and the dedication reinforced by perseverance are the unseen elements that turn the most ambitious aspirations into realized successes. Chapter 4. Fostering Momentum. Momentum, the force that propels you forward even when the path grows rough, begins with the creation of habits that lay a steady foundation for success. Building productive routines is more than just a method. It is an act of discipline that reshapes how you approach every day. The morning sets the tone for what follows, so crafting a morning ritual that aligns with your goals can ignite the spark needed to maintain momentum throughout the day. This routine does not need to be complex. Even small acts, like setting clear intentions or dedicating a few moments to reflection, can make a significant impact. What matters is consistency, the act of showing up for your goals, day after day, regardless of the circumstances. A productive routine integrates elements that reinforce your focus and energy, gradually training the mind to shift away from distractions. Time set aside for planning helps you prioritize essential tasks, creating a clear path toward what truly matters. Adjustments might be necessary as life changes, but the essence of routine, finding that repeatable pattern that aligns with your ambitions, remains essential. Each day you stick to your routine, you reinforce a belief in your ability to follow through, and with time, it becomes second nature. Staying motivated through challenges is the true test of commitment. It's easy to feel inspired when everything goes smoothly, But real strength is forged when obstacles appear. The key is to cultivate a mindset that finds fuel even in adversity. One approach is to shift focus from the overwhelming nature of a problem to the incremental actions that can be taken to address it. Break challenges into smaller, manageable tasks and tackle them one at a time. Celebrate each small win, recognizing that each step forward, no matter how minor, adds up to progress. Motivation can be fleeting, and it's vital to not rely on it alone. Instead, build habits that act as a safety net during times of low motivation. These include scheduled breaks that allow you to recharge, the use of accountability partners who remind you of your purpose, and setting up visual cues that bring your goals back to mind. Remind yourself of the reasons you started and the value you find in your pursuit, and allow that awareness to fuel you when the drive to continue seems elusive. It's through this conscious effort to reignite your inner spark that you maintain momentum even when faced with obstacles. Progress is rarely linear, and setbacks are part of every meaningful journey. Yet, the art of celebrating progress and learning from setbacks transforms the way you move forward. Acknowledging achievements, whether big or small, reinforces a positive cycle that makes continuing worthwhile. When progress is celebrated, it reminds you of the potential within you to turn your goals into reality. The simple act of pausing to appreciate where you are helps keep the path clear and motivates you to push forward with renewed energy. On the other hand, setbacks offer valuable lessons if approached with an open mind. Viewing them as opportunities for growth rather than failures can make all the difference. Analyze what led to the setback without judgment. Was there a gap in your strategy? Did you overextend yourself? Did unforeseen circumstances play a role? Learning from these moments allows you to adjust and strengthen your approach moving forward. Each lesson builds your capacity to adapt and find innovative solutions. Perseverance in the face of challenges is an exercise in resilience, and resilience is nurtured by how we react to setbacks. It's important to practice gratitude during difficult moments, not for the challenge itself, but for the strength it reveals. This shift in perception can make each setback a valuable chapter in your story. The moments you choose to reflect, learn, and adapt after a setback become powerful moments of transformation. True momentum comes from the consistent marriage of effort, recognition, and reflection. It is maintained by the habits that keep you aligned with your purpose and propelled by a mindset that sees both progress and setbacks as part of an evolving journey. By fostering a deeper understanding of your motivations, embracing productive routines, and learning from every experience, you create a foundation that carries you forward, no matter the difficulties that may arise. Chapter 5. Leveraging networks and support. The value of a strong network extends far beyond mere contacts. It's a web of relationships that provides support, perspective, and opportunities. To truly thrive, it is essential to recognize the profound role that mentors, advisors, and like-minded peers play in your journey. Mentors are those who have walked the path before you, who offer wisdom not only through words, but through the examples they set. Their insight can illuminate unseen challenges and guide you through complex decisions. More than just advisors, they become mirrors reflecting your potential and pushing you to reach higher than you might have on your own. The best mentors don't just share their knowledge, they inspire action and instill confidence, showing you that your goals are not only possible, but worth pursuing. Advisors, on the other hand, bring their expertise to bear on specific challenges or opportunities. Whether it's navigating the complexities of starting a business, tackling strategic decisions, or refining your skill set, an advisor's perspective can make the difference between stagnation and growth. Their value lies in their ability to view your circumstances with a fresh set of eyes, free from the emotional biases that can cloud personal judgment. They challenge you to sharpen your approach and stay grounded in what truly matters. The network of like-minded peers is another pillar of sustainable growth. While mentors and advisors are invaluable, peers offer camaraderie, mutual encouragement, and a unique form of accountability. They are the people who share similar ambitions and experiences, and their presence can serve as both inspiration and a reminder that you are not alone in your journey. Whether you connect through professional groups, social platforms, or collaborative projects, peers help transform ambition from a solitary pursuit into a shared mission. Building lasting relationships goes beyond networking events and superficial interactions. It's about cultivating trust and being genuinely invested in the growth of others as much as your own. True connections are built on consistency and a willingness to give without the expectation of immediate returns. It involves sharing your knowledge, offering a helping hand when others face difficulties, and being present for their successes as much as your own. This commitment to mutual growth fosters an environment where everyone involved benefits, learning and achieving together. It's crucial to understand that every meaningful connection is a two-way street. Building relationships that stand the test of time means nurturing them, not just reaching out when you need something. Regular communication, active listening, and sincere interest in others' progress create a bond that feels authentic and strong. When your actions align with your words, people feel valued, and trust deepens. Collaboration is one of the most powerful tools for amplifying potential. It fosters creativity, opens up new perspectives, and enhances problem-solving capabilities. Working with others who bring different viewpoints and skill sets can elevate your own understanding and inspire new ideas that you might never have considered. Collaboration creates an environment where challenges are met with a shared determination and collective strength emerges in the face of adversity. The true measure of growth through collaboration is in how it transforms both individuals and groups. It teaches adaptability, encourages constructive feedback, and emphasizes shared achievements over individual recognition. The learning and growth that come from working in tandem with others are irreplaceable, providing insights and lessons that can only be found when pushing the limits together. Embracing the strength found in collaboration means being open to others' input and trusting the process, even when it stretches you beyond your comfort zone. It's about understanding that one person's idea can spark another's, creating a cycle of innovation and progress. It involves respecting each participant's contribution and recognizing that shared success can be more fulfilling than solitary victory. The most powerful networks don't just connect people, they empower them. They shift from being passive lists of contacts to active systems of support, encouragement, and growth. They are a blend of mentorship, advice, peer connection, and collaboration that enables individuals to see their potential, strengthen their resolve, and move forward with renewed purpose. When built on genuine intention, these networks become a cornerstone of progress, pushing each person within them to achieve more than they could have alone. Chapter 6. Scaling and Sustaining Success. Success is not a singular achievement. It is a series of deliberate steps and choices that culminate in lasting fulfillment. Moving from short-term wins to long-term goals requires shifting focus from immediate gratification to a more strategic vision. The initial victories often fuel motivation, but it is the pursuit of greater ambitions that defines true success. The most successful individuals understand that every short-term goal achieved is a building block for something greater. It is about weaving these moments of triumph into a cohesive narrative that pushes you forward, with each milestone serving as a reminder that bigger and more impactful goals are within reach. Long-term goals are the map that guides you through a constantly evolving landscape. They offer clarity when challenges arise and provide a sense of direction that prevents aimless wandering. The discipline to stay committed to these larger objectives comes from an understanding that success is an ongoing process, not a static destination. It requires the ability to see past temporary setbacks and to focus on the bigger picture, drawing strength from past achievements to keep momentum. Continuous self-improvement is the foundation of sustainable growth. It involves an ongoing commitment to learning, both from successes and failures. The pursuit of knowledge becomes an intrinsic part of the journey, with each lesson contributing to a sharper, more refined approach. Growth isn't just about acquiring new skills. It's about enhancing your ability to adapt and respond to the world around you. Those who thrive do so by being proactive, constantly reassessing their strategies and adjusting their methods as needed. Adapting to change means embracing it as an opportunity to evolve, recognizing that rigid thinking can lead to stagnation. Flexibility, combined with resilience, becomes a force that turns potential challenges into moments of evolution. Adapting to change also means being open to innovation and stepping out of comfort zones. True success does not come from clinging to what has worked before, but from the willingness to explore the unknown and experiment with new ideas. This openness leads to breakthroughs that propel you to the next level. The most successful individuals don't shy away from challenges but welcome them, understanding that they are the very catalyst for progress. They focus on building a mindset that thrives on learning from mistakes and viewing them not as failures but as stepping stones toward mastery. Celebrating success is essential, but it is the humility with which you do so that makes a lasting impact. The temptation to rest on laurels can be strong, especially after significant achievements. However, those who sustain their success do so by acknowledging their growth and being grateful for their journey. Celebrating moments of triumph reminds you of what's possible and fuels motivation for future challenges. Yet, maintaining humility ensures that you remain grounded and aware of the contributions of others. Success shared is success multiplied, as the lessons and strengths gained from collaboration are recognized and valued. Staying humble means understanding that there is always room for improvement, and that success should not overshadow the contributions of those who support and inspire you. It means approaching each new challenge with curiosity rather than entitlement and seeking to learn from everyone you encounter. The balance between celebrating accomplishments and staying humble is not only key to sustaining success, but also to fostering meaningful relationships that enrich your life and journey. The ability to sustain success lies in treating it as a cycle of growth, acknowledgement, and preparation for what comes next. It is maintaining an active mindset that always seeks the next horizon, driven not by the need for recognition, but by the desire to push the limits of what is possible. This approach leads to a life not defined by a singular moment of achievement, but by a legacy of continuous impact, growth, and shared inspiration. Chapter 7. Inspiring through action. Action fueled by confidence has a unique power that can reverberate through a community, a workplace, or even the lives of individuals far beyond immediate reach. When you take purposeful, determined action, it sends a message not just to yourself, but to those around you. Confidence is the energy that propels action. It turns intentions into tangible outcomes and motivates others to take similar steps. The ripple effect of such confidence is profound, creating a chain reaction where others are inspired to pursue their own goals with greater determination. Confidence manifests in small, everyday acts as well as in major decisions. When people witness consistent action backed by belief, it sparks a realization that they, too, can take control of their journey. The sight of someone stepping up, facing adversity, and pushing through challenges acts as a reminder of what is possible when one stays committed to their vision. It becomes a powerful lesson that success is not just reserved for the lucky or the extraordinarily talented, but for anyone willing to take that first step and keep moving forward, no matter how difficult the path. Becoming an example for others extends beyond actions. It involves embodying values and integrity. To inspire those around you, it is essential to act in ways that align with what you communicate. Consistency in behavior, even during moments of difficulty, reveals true character and fosters trust. This trust is what encourages others to lean on you, learn from you, and model their actions after yours. Every choice made with purpose and resilience becomes a building block of influence, leaving an imprint that shapes the mindsets and habits of those who witness it. The influence you exert through action becomes most evident when it is intentional and driven by a greater mission. People naturally gravitate toward those who act with purpose, who stand firm in their convictions, and who create positive outcomes. Whether it is a moment of professional achievement, a personal breakthrough, or a brave move in the face of adversity, each act of courage and perseverance serves as a testament to what can be achieved when fear is met with resolve. Others begin to recognize that their own limitations are more often self-imposed than real, and this realization becomes a powerful force for change. Storytelling is an invaluable tool for inspiring others. The ability to share one's journey, from the struggles faced to the victories earned, builds a bridge of relatability and emotional connection. Narratives allow for vulnerability, demonstrating that setbacks and uncertainties are part of the process, not exceptions to it. Through stories, success is not just a dry result, but a vivid experience that others can see, feel, and imagine for themselves. Stories have the capacity to turn an abstract idea into a shared vision, motivating people to act because they can picture the path and its potential rewards. To motivate effectively, sharing success should be done with authenticity and humility. It is not about boasting or seeking admiration. It is about showcasing what was learned and the journey that led to growth. These stories become a guidepost for those who are on the verge of starting their own path, unsure of how to begin or whether they can keep going. When people see the reality of struggle woven into the triumph, they understand that success is not a distant, unattainable dream, but a journey that can be made step by step. The act of sharing extends beyond personal victories. When you highlight the achievements of others, celebrate their breakthroughs, and lift up their stories, you strengthen a culture of mutual support and growth. Recognizing the achievements of peers reinforces the idea that success is collective and that the path to greatness involves collaboration and encouragement. This dynamic fosters an environment where everyone is more inclined to take their own actions, secure in the knowledge that their efforts are seen and appreciated. True inspiration through action is seen when leadership is demonstrated not just in words but in deeds. It involves rising up when it is challenging and showing others that setbacks can be overcome, that perseverance leads to progress, and that personal growth never truly stops. It becomes clear that anyone can make a difference, not just through extraordinary acts, but through consistent, purposeful steps that demonstrate dedication and a commitment to improving not just oneself, but the lives of those around them. Conclusion. As the journey through these pages comes to a close, the lessons and reflections shared serve as a powerful reminder that the path to fulfillment, success, and true impact begins with choices made daily. The journey is not defined by singular moments of greatness, but by the accumulation of small, intentional actions that reflect resilience, purpose, and growth. Each chapter has highlighted different aspects of what it means to confront challenges, foster momentum, build meaningful connections, sustain progress, and inspire others through genuine action. These elements are not just steps, they are the essence of a life lived with intention and dedication. Success and growth are not destinations, but continuous processes. They require the courage to face fears, the discipline to push through obstacles, and the wisdom to adapt and learn. Along the way, it is the connections we make, the mentors who guide us, and the support systems we nurture that provide both strength and inspiration. The ripple effects of your efforts, whether seen or unseen, extend far beyond your own experiences, influencing those around you and creating a legacy of hope and encouragement. Remaining humble in the face of achievements and staying open to continuous learning ensures that the journey never becomes stagnant. True growth lies in embracing change, recognizing that each setback holds valuable lessons, and being ready to adjust course as necessary. Celebrating progress, no matter how small, acts as fuel for the continued pursuit of dreams, sustaining motivation and creating momentum that propels us forward. Let your life be an example, not only of what is achievable, but of the values that matter most: integrity, empathy, perseverance, and shared growth. Inspire those who follow by showing that the power of action, the courage to overcome, and the willingness to grow are within reach of everyone. When you look back on this path, let it be with the knowledge that you have lived a life that impacts others, fuels growth, and lights the way for those who come after you.